Our planet hides secrets stranger than fiction. Discoveries that rewrite everything we know about history. Artifacts impossible to explain by modern science. Advanced tools appearing thousands of years too early. Objects glowing with a forgotten mystery. Places abandoned where nature holds its breath. Lost civilizations leaving silent traces behind. Carvings and ruins that defy explanation. Instruments behaving as if touched by unseen forces. Caves hiding light where darkness should reign. Landscapes filled with unsolved enigmas. These are the greatest mysteries ever uncovered. In Costa Rica's jungles, massive stone spheres rest silently, some small as fruit, others weighing more than 15 tons. Carved with near-perfect precision, their roundness challenges even modern tools. Their smooth surfaces show no tool marks, as if shaped by something unknown. Archaeologists have studied them endlessly, but no clear answers emerge. Legends claim indigenous people carved them with simple stone hammers, yet hundreds lie scattered across hills and valleys, placed with strange intent. Some align with constellations, hinting at advanced astronomical knowledge. Under moonlight, the spheres seem almost alive, radiating mystery. Shamans once believed they contained cosmic power from the gods. Were they markers of a lost civilization, guiding something we've forgotten? Jungle roots try to bury them, but the spheres remain immovable. Their origin and purpose still defy explanation to this very day. In Iraq, archaeologists uncovered a strange clay jar buried in the earth. Inside it, they found a copper cylinder and an iron rod. When filled with vinegar or wine, the jar produced electricity, power 2,000 years before it should have existed. Tiny sparks suggested it was more than simple pottery. Scholars still debate its true purpose to this day. Some believe it was used to plate gold with precision. Others think it may have served as a healing device. But no lamps, wires, or machines have ever been found with it. Could it have belonged to a forgotten electrical system? Knowledge once held, then mysteriously lost to history. A relic glowing silently, defying all explanation. In Russia's remote Ural Mountains, miners stumbled upon something extraordinary hidden in the soil. They found metallic coils smaller than grains of sand, shining faintly under careful light. Each was a flawless spiral, crafted with microscopic precision impossible for its time. The objects were so tiny they could only be seen under magnification. Scientific tests revealed they were over 20,000 years old. This was long before humans were thought to master metalworking. Shockingly, the spirals resembled components of modern nanotechnology, yet they were buried deep in untouched sediments for millennia. Who could have designed such intricate technology so long ago? Could they be remnants of a forgotten, highly advanced civilization? Or perhaps something beyond humanity left them behind? Even today, the spirals remain one of science's deepest mysteries. In the rolling hills of Turkey lies Göbekli Tepe, the world's oldest known temple. Built over 11,000 years ago, it predates farming and even the first cities. Massive stone pillars rise from the earth, arranged in great circles with precision. Each one is carved with animals, abstract shapes and symbols we cannot fully understand. The builders had no metal tools, no wheels, and no written language. Yet they moved stones, weighing more than 20 tons with flawless accuracy. This site is 6,000 years older than Stonehenge, rewriting the timeline of history. It proves that advanced societies may have existed far earlier than once believed. Was this sacred ground the birthplace of organized religion and civilization itself, or evidence of knowledge passed down from an even older, forgotten culture? Some have even dared to call it the Garden of Eden reborn. Göbekli Tepe remains a place that should not exist, yet it does. In a small Chinese village, farmers drained a pond, expecting nothing more than empty earth. But as the waters receded, they uncovered a massive carved entrance leading underground. One cave led to another, and then another, forming a vast hidden network. The walls were perfectly smooth, etched with mysterious parallel patterns like waves frozen in stone. Archaeologists stood in awe, unable to explain how such precision was possible. Ancient villagers had no machines, no advanced tools, only crude stone implements. Yet the chambers were enormous, tall as cathedrals, echoing with impossible silence. Together, they represent millions of cubic meters of rock removed by unknown hands. Strangely, no records, writings, or tools have ever been discovered inside these caves. Dozens of chambers are aligned, as if designed with careful planning and purpose. Even modern engineers admit that recreating such a feat would be daunting today. The Longyu Caves remain one of China's most enduring and unexplained mysteries. In 1513, an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis created a map unlike any other of its time. It showed the coastlines of South America and Africa with stunning accuracy, centuries before satellites. Even more shocking, the map appeared to include Antarctica, drawn 300 years too early, and it depicted the continent without ice, as though copied from far older sources. This suggests knowledge passed down from civilizations we no longer remember. How could ancient navigators have mapped oceans without compasses, telescopes, or modern instruments? The coastlines were so precise they rival maps made with modern technology. Yet Europe had only just begun to explore beyond familiar seas. Piri Reis admitted he copied fragments from older maps long lost to history. But the true origin of those mysterious charts remains completely unknown. Even NASA has studied its accuracy, unable to dismiss its impossible details. The Piri Reis map still stands as evidence of knowledge humanity should not have had. In the frozen swamps of Siberia, workers unearthed a massive wooden statue buried in peat. To their astonishment, it was over 17,000 years old, the world's oldest known sculpture of wood. Towering higher than a two-story house, its surface was carved with strange faces and symbols. Despite its age, the peat preserved it almost perfectly, as if waiting to be revealed. Archaeologists carefully brushed its surface, uncovering intricate geometric patterns across the figure. When studied under special light, the carvings seemed to glow with hidden meaning. Experts declared it older than Egypt's pyramids, shattering our timeline of human creativity. Yet no one has ever deciphered the strange code engraved across its body. Was it a spiritual message, a map, or perhaps a warning from the Ice Age? Some believe it was created to preserve knowledge long before recorded history began. Against all odds, the idol has survived millennia of storms, fires, and shifting earth. And today it stands silent in a museum, guarding secrets we may never unlock. In California's Death Valley, a barren desert hides one of the strangest natural mysteries on Earth. Heavy rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, seem to move entirely on their own. They leave long, winding trails carved into the dry lake bed, stretching for meters. No people or animals are seen near them, yet the stones continue to shift. Scientists puzzled over this phenomenon for decades, unable to find a satisfying answer. Some theories pointed to magnetic forces, while others whispered about extraterrestrial influence. Under the pale moonlight, the stones almost appear alive, glowing with eerie silence. Recent studies revealed that thin sheets of ice may push them slowly across the desert. But not every movement can be explained, leaving questions lingering in the dust. Some stones stop, turn abruptly, and then begin sliding again in unpredictable ways. Even powerful desert storms fail to account for every mysterious trail left behind. To this day, the sailing stones remain one of nature's most unsettling puzzles. Beneath the rocky landscape of Cappadocia in Turkey lies a hidden world carved into stone. Narrow tunnels descend deep underground, leading to vast chambers stretching for miles. Entire neighborhoods were built below the earth, connected by winding passageways. Freshwater wells and ventilation shafts suggest this was no simple shelter. There were kitchens, stables, and even schools carved into the rock itself. Historians estimate more than 20,000 people once lived here in safety. Many believe it was built as protection from invading armies on the surface. Yet others suggest it was a refuge from something far more terrifying. Could it have shielded its people from natural disasters or even radiation? Some whisper it was designed to hide humanity from an otherworldly threat. Today the city stands empty, its halls echoing with centuries of silence, proof that history's greatest secrets may still lie buried beneath our very feet.